Welcome back, first timers. We know there's a lot of folks out there right now that are hurting financially, either through layoffs, furloughs, or just general rising costs of the bare necessities.
So in this video, we're going to show you how you can make up to $1,000 a month for just a few hours of your time.
Legally.
Today we're out here in Fort Walton Beach at our local plasma donation center where David is going to be donating his plasma for the first time. But we got to get him in there, get checked in, and get signed up.
So why would somebody want to donate their plasma? There's a couple of different reasons, but one is to save lives. They use plasma in all kinds of different medical procedures and to save people's lives and medical research. Also, there's a very quick recovery for the donor. So you're able to donate 2 times a week with at least 48 hours in between. It's also a really easy way to make up to $1,000 a month. Every place has a different pay schedule for donating plasma, but here it's $100 for your first 3 donations, and then it's kind of scaled after that depending on how much plasma you donate and how regularly. It also allows for a flexible schedule, so you can make an appointment, go in whenever you're free, and it only takes about an hour per session. Now, the first appointment, because you have to go in for a wellness screening, the first appointment takes about 2 hours, so be prepared for that. For your first appointment, you have to go online and register for an appointment, but when you come in, make sure you have a photo ID, a social security card, and your proof of address, like a mortgage statement, rental agreement, or something like that. It might sound too good to be true, and we'll find out if it is, but there are some possible side effects. You can have some swelling or irritation at the needle site. You can have a little fatigue. You might be a little bit dizzy. They're going to be taking out plasma, and then your body has to regenerate it. Now, bodies do regenerate plasma relatively quickly, so as long as you're staying hydrated and getting proper nutrients, you should be fine. But I'm not a doctor, so make sure you consult with your doctor before you make a decision to come out and donate your plasma. After signing up, you're going to go in and they'll do a wellness screening. Like I said, it's about an hour long. There are some weight requirements, there are some health requirements, and there are things that could eliminate somebody from being eligible to donate blood, and hopefully I have none of those things. But before you show up, what you're going to want to do is make sure you stay hydrated the night before and the morning of, and that you eat a proper breakfast. Once you go in and they clear you for that, they hook you up. There's only one insertion site of a needle. The blood goes out, a machine's gonna separate the plasma from the rest of your red blood cells, and then it's gonna return back to you once they add some saline solution. That way you're staying hydrated. Also, for each donation, you're gonna burn between 450 and 650 calories. Working out afterward is not advisable, and probably not before, because you might be fatigued. That's enough yapping. It's about time for me to get in, go through my screening. We might not be able to film much of it for HIPAA reasons, and there's a lot of people here. And when I say a lot of people, the parking lot is absolutely packed right now. All right, we got checked in. It was a super easy process. I already had the appointment, so just went to the front. They have an express check-in if this isn't your first time, and you preload your documents and then you scan and you just sit. But checked in, super friendly. This place is actually really clean and nice. Not that I'm overly surprised. It's just, it's upbeat, it's bright, it smells nice. Now we're just gonna sit and wait until it's my turn for the pre-donation screening. Finish the initial screening, and you definitely can't film here. You get a binder, you read through the binder, it gives you all the information you need, and then now it's time for me to watch a video. Once I'm done with the video, there's another thing I have to do, and then I'll start my questions. Just finished the questionnaire, it's about 65 or 70 questions. Now I'm in the hopper to get called back. Definitely not gonna be able to bring my camera, so I'll let you know after it's done, but it's gonna be about an hour where the blood is going out and coming back in once it removes the plasma. So I'll let you know how I feel at the end, but I definitely will not be able to film during the process. But so far it's been very seamless. It took exactly 3 hours start to finish. Now, it's not typically that long if you aren't going through the initial screening and the physical. So I think in the future it'll probably be closer to an hour, maybe under that, depending on how fast they can get the plasma out. Now, they did have to stick me a couple times, so a little sore. That's more to do with my veins. They just couldn't get to them, so they had to kind of dig around for them. It wasn't painful. You just kind of feel the little bit of a poke. For right now, I can say I'm surprisingly tired. They did take quite a bit of plasma, and I'm going to regenerate that, but they said to stay hydrated and get a good meal afterward. Now, I did already get my payment, and it comes in the form of a debit card. So you get that when you walk out the door, preloaded with $100 on it, and you use it just like a regular debit card. And then after that, the next 2 sessions will be $100, and then after that, I think it's 50 or 70. Kind of goes back and forth, where you can get a couple of $100 a week. The first month is really the main month where you can hit that $1,000. Every month after that, it's going to be significantly less. You could also make extra money with referral fees. Now, you can refer as many. It's unlimited, and every person you refer is $100. So if anybody's interested in signing up, I'll put the information below to the place that we went to, and they have national locations, but then you just have to let them know that we sent you. You have to use my first name and my last name as a referral when you go to give your plasma, and I'll put that in the description below as well. So I wanted to give you guys a 1-month update. I went in pretty regularly for the first couple weeks, and then there was an issue where one of my veins actually kind of got blown out a little bit and caused a lot of bruising. Not swelling, but it DQ'd that arm completely. So my right arm was off the table. They tried to do the left arm. There was also some bruising that was residual from the previous donation on that arm. I ended up getting DQ'd for a few days where I wasn't able to donate. During that time, I actually elected to get some updated vaccinations for some international travel that we have coming up in the future, and that also ruled me out for 10 days. Now, during that 10 days, we were out of town anyway, so it worked out pretty well. But over the month so far, I made the $200 for the first 2 sessions, and then $50 and $70 for the week after that. And then this week now, I'm back. I'm already at $50 for today, and then I'll get $70 for the next session. So while we did think I was going to be able to get closer to $800 in a month, really the total amount is only going to be $340, which isn't awesome, but it isn't horrible. Each session did get quicker, and by today's donation, I ended up getting in and out in about an hour and 5 minutes. The time did greatly reduce, and that's a huge bonus. However, I did find out that these donations are taxable. So just be aware of that you do have to claim these once you hit $600 threshold. This will become a taxable income. But ultimately, I would say it was a pretty good way of generating some income with relatively little effort. I did have to watch what I ate and drank the day before donating, and then obviously the day I did donate. And it did take some time, but $340 a month is still nothing to sneeze at. I think that's it for today. I'm gonna go get a meal and get some water, and we'll see you next time. But if you like this video, check out this video right here where we did something else here in Fort Walton Beach. But thanks again for following along in this episode, and join us next time when we try something else new for the first time.